I am sick, so this may not go very well, but I've had quite the doozy of a week. Oh my god, where do I begin? And can I even remember everything that happened? About 3 weeks ago, I went to see a show that my friend was playing at, and on the drive home, I got pulled over for a busted taillight. The cop gave me a warning, said, hey, head on home, make sure you get your taillight fixed. I said, okay. Driving home, got pulled over again by a different cop. Explained to the second cop that I had just been pulled over, gotten a warning, and that I was heading home, was going to fix the taillight as soon as possible. But this officer informed me that I also had expired plates. So he went back to his motorcycle, wrote me the ticket, told me I had 45 days to comply, or they would expunge the ticket if I managed to get my plates. My car is not really in a functioning capacity at the moment. I had my check engine light on. If you have your check engine light on, you fail your emissions test, period, no matter what. So I unhooked my battery, which is a way that you can get around the check engine light, is it'll reset the computer. So reset the computer, check engine light was off. It'll eventually turn back on after so many miles, so I just drove straight to the emissions place. Well, drove straight to the emissions place, and my car died in the middle of the emissions test. And there are like 12 other cars behind me. So I fail the emissions test. I'm holding up the line of all these other people who don't want to be there. And then they have to jump my car in the middle of the emissions testing facility. It was humiliating and demoralizing. And so my car has been almost impossible to start every single day since then. I can eventually get it to start, but it takes me like 10 minutes to just keep trying to start my car. And it's really, really, really obnoxious. 10 minutes may not seem like that long, but if you're sitting in your car and you have some place to be at a specific time, 10 minutes matters. So I failed my emissions test, which means if you fail your emissions test, I don't know if this is the same everywhere in every country, but you can't get your plates. You have to pass your emissions test. Which means I have two choices. I can either pay the ticket, or I can go take my car to a mechanic or try and fix it myself. Pretty much everything that I just said costs money. To pay the ticket, I just found out, he marked off 3 different sections on the ticket, and you have to pay per offense. So those were 3 offenses. The hilarious thing, so funny, is that the 3 offenses that he marked off are literally all the exact same thing. Driving with expired tags, no registration in the car, invalid registration. Those are the same freaking thing. They're the same. But I have to pay for each offense, which means it's going to cost me approximately $300 for one offense. So that's clearly not an option, because I don't have $300 extra to pay for this stupid ticket. So the other option is to go take my car to a mechanic, or somehow try to fix my car in the smallest possible way that I can go and then pass my emissions test. Well, the parts that I need alone, without any of the labor costs of a mechanic, it's going to cost me about $300. Which I don't know if you remember a few moments ago when I mentioned I don't have $300 extra lying around, means that I'm literally just stuck and sort of screwed. I kind of have to go to court now and explain my situation to them and figure out if there's some way I can get on a payment plan so that I can pay my $300 ticket, so that I can eventually pay a mechanic, so that I can eventually pay for another emissions test, so that I can eventually pay to get my plates renewed. And I never realized how expensive it was to be poor until now. Oh, forgot to mention this beautiful cherry on top of the crap sundae that has been my week. someone broke into my car. And then, not only do they break in and rummage through and steal my hoodie and $1.38 in change, because that's all I had, they turned the inside light on my car on and left it on after they left my car, which killed my car, and I left work to go start my car to go home after a long day. My car was dead, and I had to get somebody to come jump my car. On another note, my friend Tessa made a video about not complaining about people or talking about people. And that's a thing that I do all the time. It's a disgusting vice to have, and I'm ashamed. And her simple video, even though I already knew that that was a bad thing that I did, and even when I would do it sometimes, I know I should stop doing this, I'd do it anyway. I'm just gonna stop doing it. Just cold turkey. I'm gonna stop complaining about other people and just let them do their thing. And if I disagree with the thing that they're doing, that's okay. And I don't have to voice it to other people and talk about them in a negative way. I do that a lot, and I'm admitting it now publicly, and I'm saying that I'm going to change that about myself because I don't like that I do that, and I'm gonna stop. Well, I think that's it for me, guys. I'll see you later. Unless I die first.